I think the Fallout series does a better job of environmental storytelling than the Dark Souls games do. Both series of games start you off in a world where all the big shit has already happened. There was a war due to, different conflicts that caused a nuclear apocalypse, right? The difference is in Fallout, not only do you get to see the damage that war has done, but you get to see how it's actually affected the population who lives there in uniquer ways. In all of the Souls series, it genuinely does not matter what you tell me happened before any of this, because everything is hostile. Everywhere I go, it's just empty, hostile enemies. Everywhere you go. Fallout 3, you could completely take out the fact that you came from a vault, completely get rid of that, and it still works. You got people that are worshiping trees. You got people that are cannibals. You got all types of different shit. And then even New Vegas, which is also a nuclear wasteland, feels different than Fallout 3. And I feel like that's just something that is lacking with me with the Dark Souls games and Elden Ring and even Bloodborne. It's like, it's a different setting, yes, but everything still feels the same. Imagine in Elden Ring if they let you join a faction. Like how Ronnie's mom fell into like a deep depression because Radagon left her, right? Imagine if you got to start as one of her wizards, right? And you see the pain that she's gone through, and your main quest is to exact revenge on America, and that's your reason for playing through the game. And you have to collect the Elden Rings from each of the other bosses in order for you to unlock the little gate to let you go into the capital. You defeat America, and imagine you go back to your queen thinking that after the Elden Ring has been fixed, that she'll be back to normal again, and she isn't. And then you have to fight her in a boss fight, and that's how the game ends. Imagine like how much more impactful that is. Or even imagine if you get to start off as one of Radagon's soldiers after he just fought Melania, took his mind and all of that shit, and you start off as one of his soldiers in Caelid, and your main quest to get to the Halig tree and fight Melania. And then you return to Radon, and he's still out of his mind, so you do the boss fight out of a mercy killing. Just like a completely different setup, you know what I mean? Like, I care more about that than you just giving me all this backstory, and everywhere I go, it all ends with fight this person. You get what I'm saying? Because, like, I think my biggest problem with the storytelling of Elden Ring and Souls games in general is, you can tell me all types of shit. This person used to be a king, this person did this person was a servant, this person was a dragon, this person... You could tell me all of those things, but none of it matters, because at the end of the day, it's nothing but mindless enemies. Like as if war and apocalypse just turns everybody into like a mindless drone zombie. Because the problem that you're telling me as well is each of the bosses are at war and they each want to take over the land. But it's like, what is there to even take over if everything is a mindless drone? You get what I'm saying? Show me that there are things in this world still that are worth taking over, that are worth fixing. You know what I mean? I feel like the Fallout series does a good job, even in different entries. The theme is the same. The same war is what caused these worlds, yet they all feel the same. But in Souls games, it's a different set of events before the game happens, but the games feel the same. And I want to be clear, like Dark Souls and shit, I don't care how they do it, because it's more linear, okay? Like the linearness of it makes it more excusable. But Elden Ring's open world, to me, feels like a waste, because what is the point of the open world? You know what I'm saying? What is the point of all these different sections and different factions if they all behave the same after whatever happened? You get what I'm saying? Like, again, I have to preface, I love Elden Ring. The combat kept me engaged throughout the entire game, and that's what got me to play it. All the different builds and all that shit, that's what kept me playing that game. When you spend so much time in a video game, bro, you notice things like the story isn't really all that engaging. You know what I mean? And that's why I even like Code Vein 2 better, because the story feels more engaging. I literally have to partner up with the bosses before I fight them as bosses. I fight alongside them as their human self, get to see their backstory, and then I fight them as a boss. That's a whole different level as you just telling me this person's backstory, and now I gotta go fight them. It's two different levels of engagement. You get what I'm saying? Let me know what you guys think, though. Do you think that I explained that well? Can you see the similarities of what I'm talking about, or do you just think that Elden Ring has the best storytelling ever? Do you think FromSoft storytelling is the best storytelling ever? Let me know down in the comments below. It's your boy Hard Diggy Dog on. I'm out. Peace.